Hello, everyone. Today, her queen was born.
No, no, don't talk about my birthday.
How? Why?
Is it today we're posting it?
No, it's not today. Anyway, we are here in the studio.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we've
have a
upgraded.
studio now.
And today is her queen's birthday.
Yeah, today is my birthday. I was
So-
born a queen.
Happy birthday to Diva Debbie.
Please send me money. Stanbic IBTC
Hey.
003
God, I beg you.
676.
God, I beg
Stop
you.
spoiling my
Oh yeah, now put yourself
Stanbic
out there.
IBTC 003206766. Yes, that's my account. Send me money, please.
Please send us money. Send us money.
True. Us.
So happy birthday to Diva Debbie. Wishing you long life,
Thank
prosperity.
you.
Happy womb escape day.
I'm happy umbilical
Called separation. Her queen was
Massive.
born on this day in 1990 something.
I thought you wanted to say it.
For real. So once again, welcome to today's episode of Vibes and Music. My
Yeah,
name is
yeah.
Kelechi Odusoya,
And my name is Deborah Oppo.
Diva Debbie. So today we're going to be talking about her queens.
No, yes.
Are queens born or made?
Great musicians born or made.
Her queen is in my head right now.
No, a great, sorry, don't mind her.
Okay. Are great musicians born or made?
That means, does it require talent? Are you just born with it and then you become exceptional, or you have to work towards becoming a great singer or a musician, whatever the case may be?
And is it possible for someone who did not have that obvious talent at the beginning to suddenly become someone that is great?
And also, is it possible for someone who had the obvious talent at the beginning to
not
become
yeah.
great? Yeah.
So I hope you tune in, relax, and enjoy the episode.
Yes, get some tea because it's about to be exciting.
It's about to go down. This is a Vibes and Music podcast,
Brought to you by Bellaria Musicals.
your go-to podcast for music literacy and music awareness in Nigeria.
Are you ready?
So Debbie, what have we been up to?
So, in case you don't know, Bellaria did a launch
Yeah.
event and we invited a few friends to share our dreams, our idea, and our goals with. And it was so exciting. In
It was
fact, that day I didn't
so-
eat.
I don't even know. It was so beautiful. I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah,
The people we invited were so supportive. They were so the crowd. It was a very small crowd, but it seemed like we invited the whole world because
Yeah.
their energy was, in fact. Thank you to all that came.
Yes, thank you so much. So many things to come, so many amazing things. Like, we can't wait. We've been planning. In fact, the least amount of our calls, if I'm not in Kelechi's house, is like 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yes,
exactly.
we are planning, and then in my mind, when I end the call, I'll be like, "Yes, Mark Zuckerberg and is it Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, which one?" But I shall know that there was one person that said like that with his friends, and in my mind, I'm like, "Yes, we go blow, we go blow."
We go blow. Talking about blow, are great musicians born or made?
That topic
Let's
has
talk
been
about
on
it.
people's minds. In fact, I feel that is what deceives like some people, all these upcoming artists. You don't have any sort of training. You just heard Burna Boy sing, and then you just hop on the mic and copy Burna Boy's sound. I mean, we can have two Burna Boys. Hello, get your
But
own unique
does it
sound.
not work for some people?
How long can you sustain it?
Portable.
Portable is not copying anybody. Please don't bring Portable.
We
into this.
We are discussing training.
Portable is please leave Portable.
We
out
are
of this.
discussing training.
Okay, leave Portable.
Was
out.
Portable trained? Did he apprentice under anybody?
So
Is
it's
there
very
anybody's-
possible. This apprenticeship thing now is very possible. It's not everybody that has to go to school or be in a class. There's subconscious learning, probably, but that thing doesn't work for everybody. Subconscious learning, maybe you are watching someone and the person is singing and you're trying to copy the person. Good thing is that person might just be in your own style, your voice type, and it will work for you. Bad thing is you might be copying the wrong person and it could just backfire. You'll be like a terrible.
So if we are using portable, Debbie's
I am
what they
for
call it?
portable, please.
Debbie is a portable stand.
I'm seeing anything portable does is right. Anything
So
that
if we're
happens.
using portable as an example,
Mhm.
we can say musicians. Okay, can we call him a musician? Are born because even if he just copied somebody, not everybody can sit down and copy. So that thing was in him already. It was
Okay, so he
a
built
seed.
upon it.
How did he build?
By going, okay, so there's another thing whereby, okay, when you were in choir as a child, going for choir practice constantly, did you grow or not?
Of course.
So that was
That's
the
training.
learning. Yes.
Yes, now
Right,
that's
he might have been in a band.
which band?
I don't know, but it's possible. So that's the thing. Most people don't say all these things. They just feel like
Okay.
you're born with it. Please
Give us a second. Let's check whether he was in a band. Okay, so let me read out this piece from the Pulse.
Okay.
It says he held out hope of someday becoming a musician, even as he was continuously influenced by Fuji and street music that is popular in Lagos slums. So there was no training. All he ever had is just the influence of music, the music he was exposed to.
Exposure. So he was in an active. Obviously, I'm not sure he just woke up and entered the studio. He would have been performing Fuji in the streets of. It's possible. So I wish we can have portable in this.
Okay, putting ourselves out there.
Musical journey.
Portable, if you can hear us, if you see this,
If you see our portable, make you hit us up.
one of your greatest fans, Diva Debbie, wants to have a conversation with you.
Yes,
About
portable.
your music career. How did you start? Did you train? Did you enter studio and watch somebody do something? Or did you just wake up one morning and you started singing and you realized that if you do this thing, no. Okay. Moving away from portable. So portable, can we say portable is an example of musician that
So there are artists now aside the whole defense. There are artists and then there are musicians in Afrobeat generally. You just need to. I've taken my time to study the singing style, very staccato-ish. Very, you don't really connect it. You have to detach your words,
okay.
and you just have to be on key. Know how to be.
Do they really?
Yes.
I thought in the studio that
No. It will be too much work. It will be obvious if you're adjusting too much. So you just have to be on key. Then the other thing that they are not even aware of, I've taken my time to listen, the staccato sound, like you'll be emphasizing your words. So instead of sucker, sucker, it will be like sucker, sucker, baby. Yo. So yeah, you have learned one thing from me. So I don't think there's much need for any sort of
much
training.
musicianship.
Yes, there's much musicianship. The other thing is maybe songwriting and use of the kind of words that Nigeria would like. So at that point, you have to be very vast to know that, okay, Big Nyash is the in thing now and you are singing about Big Bom Bom. Whatever it is, but that's it. You just have to be up to date, know the kind of sound that the people might vibe to. For instance,
have a good beat.
Yeah.
Have good beats.
Yeah, good beats. You know the beats that will sit well with what you want to pass, what you want to sing. So that's all for the Afro for me. Although the upcoming artists, most of them have good sounds as well. Because to stand out for a potential record label to see you, you have to be exceptional. So but when they enter, we don't want to come and be hearing.
Do they really have to be exceptional?
Yes,
they
you
just
have to be. Actually, all those Adekunle Gold, Omale.
No, are they upcoming?
No, when they started.
Okay, when they started,
so
the newer guys.
But
Portable is new now.
Please, leave Portable out of your mouth.
Okay, so let's move to people who actually have a little bit of musicianship. Thames, Burna Boy, Adekunle Gold.
That's the thing with, and I really wish we could do something like taking this podcast to probably ask Nigerian artists about their musical journey, because right now we can't really tell so much about how they've learned and what's just, I don't know if you understand what I
Yeah.
mean. We don't know who is what and what is who. Like, we don't even know. We just know that, oh, these people are out there and they're doing something. So I really wish, I just hope one day we'll be out there talking to Burna Boy, asking questions.
Okay, so for Adekunle Gold,
Mhm.
according to Wikipedia, it says that he became a member of his church's junior choir during his teenage years and
Okay.
went on to write his first song at 15.
Songwriting.
Okay. After that, he went solo after disbanding from a music group he formed with his friends while in school. Okay, so what does that tell us?
It tells us that the church is also a ground for learning.
Yeah, it shaped his
So you have your choir master telling you, no, I can't hear you. That's training.
training.
But it's maybe passive. It's not like you are going to it. And that's where most people get their training from. And I feel it's easier if you start earlier, because your subconscious will pick more than when you're starting late, maybe as a child or maybe a teenager.
So, me, I actually think great musicians are born. Why? Because me, I'm a great musician and I was born. Like, when I think about it, growing up, church choir, we have peers that we grew together, we're in the choir together, and all of that. But somehow I was always, this is not me bragging, but I was always like 10, 20 steps ahead of my colleagues, ahead of my friends in terms of picking music very quickly. I was, in fact, I never learned to read softwares. It just started coming naturally to me with the scripts and all of that. So I think it's the talent really goes like it's a very huge advantage. The innate talent, the innate calling is just like mathematics. All of us went to school. All of us were taught mathematics from nursery one to SS3, but not all of us are on the same level when it comes to mathematics. So yes, the training can actually, if you put your mind to it every single day, you're very passionate about wanting to learn this thing, you could actually go very far. You could even go further than people who
True.
have that natural talent.
So from what you're saying, you had it in you, but did you
Exactly.
work? Or how about, were you taking it as serious? Were they taking it more seriously than you did?
Okay, when I think about it, I actually took it very seriously, like it was my whole life.
Okay, so for me, I didn't start out. In fact, I didn't know. I just joined my mom to choir. If you have listened to our first episode where I talked about my music journey, I just joined my mom to choir, and with time, I took it more serious. I was going to my friend's house to learn. In fact, I would learn the soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and like I said, subconsciously in that process, two of us were learning together. That's like a learning group already, and we're way above people that started and probably didn't do all those things. So I feel where the natural talent comes in is your zeal to how much you'll be interested in it. I think it's the interest that forms the innate talent.
No, there are
think
some
it's the
people that
interest.
don't defo.
Well, okay.
Some people get frog
There are
voice
some
even
exceptions.
after.
There are some exceptions. Okay, no, interest
frog
of the
voice.
one without tone deaf, please.
Okay, so maybe we can agree that it's a mix.
Yeah, a blend. Yes,
The
perfect.
talent gives you a very huge advantage.
Yes.
Whether
So
we
you're
like
on a
it or
higher,
not.
you find some things easier.
Yes,
Because
it
I
comes-
remember even in Muson when I was singing out, and then my melisma, I was just singing. I thought this would be easy for everybody. I'll now be like, no, now just run the notes. We just
Okay.
run. And then with the training, and I realized, this thing is not an everybody's thing, and some people just have it, and some people don't.
Okay, but What do we actually define as a great musician? What are we using as the metrics? Is it in terms of voice? Is it in terms of musical prowess? Is it in terms of music knowledge?
Well, the truth is, it's only who they know that. For
That
instance,
is great,
exactly.
right?
For instance, who is the all those world fastest runner, all those Guinness record? Is the person that comes out to actually do that competition. That
Is the
will,
person that
and
has that opportunity.
that has the opportunity. So I feel a great musician is someone that has the talent. That's by talent, you now know what we mean, both natural talent and the work, and has the opportunity to showcase
Yeah. The
yes,
talent,
to the
opportunity
world.
to be exposed
Yes, opportunity to be
and
exposed.
trained, and then the opportunity,
So people
which
must
is
know
luck,
you for you to be great. People must know you.
which
You
is
cannot be
luck at the
great.
end of the day.
Yes. You cannot be great inside your bathroom. I'm sure there's someone that can sing very high notes, beautiful voice somewhere in their closet, but we
But
don't know
nobody
you.
knows.
So
Just like
we
me,
can't call
nobody
you.
knows me.
It's a lie.
Just like me, nobody knows me.
So I think this should be like an advice to all those singers that just feel, oh, there's somebody that told me she can sing as high as C7.
Wow.
But I'm like, okay, nice, but I've not heard it. So to me, that is invalid. Imagine she's everywhere blasting the C7.
People will be like, that
yes,
girl.
that girl. So show
So
yourself.
I think when we say luck and opportunity, I read somewhere that you can actually increase your chances of being lucky by
exposing yourself.
exposing yourself continuously and constantly and consistently
Exactly.
to those avenues where you might meet that person that will come and sponsor
and
you.
that way the probability will
increases
be higher.
exactly.
Yes.
So how are great musicians born
or are they made? So tell us your own view. You can share your view and let us know. And also, if you have grown, maybe, for instance, Ed Sheeran played his throwback singing video with playing the guitar. That was so terrible. But I think at that stage too, you would have had people that would be like, okay, yes, nice. I don't know, because that thing, or maybe that sound. Oh my god, that sound.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So there are some people that sound bad, like from the beginning.
So they don't have much innate the talent.
But they knew that this is what I want to do, and they continue to work on it.
And then they had something. Maybe people will see something in you. I don't know.
So are you sure he did not just do that thing to create clouds? Like,
no, Ed Sheeran is not like that.
Okay.
So what do we say?
So how do we?
Or maybe that was just a bad rehearsal for him.
Maybe.
Yeah, because even when I listen to my throwback sound, it still sounds
not that
beautiful.
bad.
Yes,
Yeah,
it still sounds
it sounds
very good.
better now, but then it was bad.
Yes, it was still good.
That natural talent is still there.
So
and so people like Portable,
baby, my number one G. Oh, okay.
So at what point would you tell a friend that sounds terrible but is very passionate?
Please, why did you call Portable, please? I don't understand. Portable is a Fuji musician and he's a good Fuji musician, just like Ashake, that voice.
Okay.
What's that song? Make money before you love. It's a style of singing, so don't call Portable.
No wala, we agree. It's his own
style.
Maybe
art.
His own art. Okay, so I was saying, would you tell a friend who sounds terrible but believes that he's going to make it in the music industry, that's his passion, he wakes up in the morning, he's eating and breathing music and everything, would you tell that friend that, guy, please calm down, this thing is not for you?
No, I will tell the person to go for training. Since you have that extras, so let's use Davido too. Davido started as a producer.
Okay.
And he started singing. His voice was not exactly there. you could not freestyle, but you had the
Passion.
features of an artist as well.
Okay.
Because in Nigeria, like I said, being an artist is not a lot. You don't
Okay.
really have to. It's the
It's
truth.
not all about the
Afrobeats,
music.
yes, it's not just about the music. It's charisma,
and
how you can be in people's faces, how you can, all those other things. So Davido, I feel like Davido's sound improved
everything. Okay.
vocally. I feel like it improved, and of course, he keeps working. His songs are always. I don't know how to explain this. He keeps working. Is the truth.
I just remembered one lady. Omo, this girl, when you say tone deaf, she's the definition of tone deaf. She cannot sing one line on 2 keys. She must sing it on like 3 or 4 keys.
Okay.
But she was the most dedicated. 4 o'clock rehearsal, she's there.
Maybe she was supposed to be
every
a drummer
day.
or something.
Omo, somehow, somewhere, she went to school and came back, and this girl was able to sing. Very sweet voice. Everybody was shocked. Like, happened? How did you do it? So it's actually possible that even no matter how bad the person is, if the person has enough passion and enough
To
training,
pull through.
yeah, it's possible. Well, that's motivation for whoever is out there.
Motivation for you, but there are other things to do.
But you can actually look for something else that you're naturally good at.
Yeah,
I think that's the
exactly.
best.
Instead of trying to, well, you can be doing it at the side, so it won't take
Maybe
your
hobby.
time, because there's no time in this music. Or you can just be a portable
Yes.
or another kind of artist.
I did not mention Portable. No, she's the one that brought him up.
Okay, so
So let us know, guys. What are your thoughts? Are
yeah,
musicians born or are they made?
yes, tell us.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Share, even if
Share.
you're not our friend, you just hide and send to your fellow enemies to listen.
Help us to be great so that people will know us.
Yes,
please.
so that we'll be outstanding and
Exactly.
great. Yes.
Bye.
Bye.